What did we learn from what the president had to say, Andrew?
Well, we learnt, first of all, that there are 3 Indonesian naval vessels actually on site now. The president actually flew over the debris field and they obviously went in at quite a low altitude because he said that there were 3 ships there. He described the conditions as foggy with high waves, 2 to 3 meters, he said. But of most importance to people listening to him here, first of all, let me quickly set the scene for you. The president arrived here, he went in, spoke briefly to the members of the families of people who were on Flight 8501, then came out and spoke briefly to the press and has now gone back in once again to be with those families. And what he said that his priority is for the evacuation, in his words, of the passengers, basically the recovery of the passengers from 8501. And he said what he had told the families when he went in to see them was that he felt the loss. We all felt the loss, he said, and we should all pray for us, he said, to be given strength in this hour of terrible anguish, of terrible pain for the families of 150 Indonesians who were on board that flight. There were another 5 of different nationalities, plus of course the 7 crew members. A very, very difficult time now, particularly here in Surabaya. This is the crisis centre. The families are still locked in with the president, as we understand behind me. The grim task of identifying bodies begins. A police hospital has been set up here, Michaela, for the remains to be returned here. Interestingly, the president, as far as we know, did not speak of survivors. Obviously, we can't rule this out, but it is very, very unlikely. The bodies will be returned here for identification. Families now, just in the last couple of hours, officially being asked if they could provide photos, they could provide documents, they could provide anything, perhaps something that they could match a DNA test with. So it's going to be a very, very difficult few days here.